everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Brie.
And I'm Tori.
And this is part 2 of Jung Kook's Golden Album reaction.
You should check out part 1 if
Yeah.
you want to see 4 other things that we react to over there, including the iHeartRadio live version of
Standing Next to You.
Thank You, because I would say the wrong name again, just like I did the last time.
So if we just said part 2 and you were like, huh? That means you haven't seen part 1. So jump over there and then come back here. But if you are here from part 1, thank you for coming back and joining us. We are going to just kind of jump straight into it with Hate You.
You said what to me?
He said it first.
You didn't even tell me nothing. He hasn't said a thing.
Crap.
What did you just say to me?
I said Jung Kook's song is called Hate You.
Oh, okay.
So kind of a shift from the titles of the other tracks, like Standing Next to You.
Please don't change.
Closer to You, closer.
Yes,
please don't change. And just like all of these ones that so far are talking about like the positive side or like the beginning sort of some sort of relationship or the sensual piece of it or whatever.
Yeah.
And so Hate You sounds a little different.
It sounds like a big different.
Well, we don't know. So
it's true.
Let's go ahead.
Maybe
and
he's
jump
like,
into
I
it.
don't want to hate you for stealing my last slice of
Piece
pizza.
of my heart. Oh
Oh.
God.
Look,
Okay.
don't mess with the food, you know?
You're right. That's priorities. All right. Let's go ahead and with Hate You.
Okay, it already sounds a little dark.
Sounds masked.
Masked is a good
I
word.
wish you went behind my back and told me lies and stuff like.
Okay. I kind of exactly where this is now going. And
Oh.
ouch.
We're about to. Okay. Ready? You ready with me? Ready? You gotta do it with the hands. It doesn't.
No. Breathe out. Okay. Let's go ahead. I was not expecting his voice to be so up front.
Again.
I wish you went behind my back and told me lies and stuff like that. I wish you kissed someone I know and did that unforgivable. Maybe hating you's the only way it doesn't hurt. So I'm gonna hate you, I'm gonna hate you. Paint you like the villain that you never were. I'm gonna blame you for things that you don't do. Hating you's the only way it doesn't hurt. We weren't perfect, but we came.
I feel like I'm going through a breakup right now, and I'm missing someone, and the only way that I can deal with it is to hate that person and to cast them in a bad light. Because I'm crying, and I'm not going through that right now. But I am right in this moment.
Well, that's how well he's singing it. It
Oh
puts
my
you right
God,
there.
the
Or I'll talk about it at the end.
Okay, can we
Go back.
that whole entire was it, I'm assuming that might be the chorus where it was just layered. It was gorgeous. I wanted to hear
No,
it
I wanna hear
again
it
because
again,
I
too.
got full body chills. Like
I did too, all the way to my
Like,
toes. Like
y'all-
it was just everything.
I'm just gonna close my eyes for the rest of the reaction and sink into it. Okay, bye.
No, and did that unforgivable. Maybe hating you's the only way it doesn't hurt. So I'm gonna hate you, I'm gonna hate you. Paint you like the villain that you never were. I'm gonna blame you for things that you don't do. Hating you's the only way it doesn't hurt.
Wow.
We weren't perfect, but we came close until I put all of our pain under the microscope. And I still can face it. I'm still in love for what it's worth. Maybe hating you's the only way it doesn't hurt. So I'm gonna hate you.
Oh, the waver in his voice.
Hate you. Paint you like the villain that you never were. I'm gonna blame you for things that you don't do. Hating you's the only way it doesn't hurt.
Harmony.
It's not the truth, it's not the cure, but hating you's the only way it doesn't hurt.
Oh, when you're in that mind space. Oh, the waver in his voice, the emotion. Did he say he's gonna paint you like the villain that you never were? Is that what it was? That line.
Yes. What was that sound there at the end?
But hating you's the only way it doesn't hurt.
I literally thought someone was in the room with me because like whatever, or like somebody was behind us or something because of the clicking or whatever noise was happening in the track. It was so close to me that I felt like something was happening behind me.
He's literally breathing on our necks in this album. I'm not even kidding. Like, he is so close to that microphone, and it's like if you have your headphones on, I'm curious to hear it without even headphones. Like, I feel like you can still feel it. Like, he's standing next to you. He's breathing all on you.
Was another example of like how he does not need some sort of big track behind him. And again, like you mentioned in part one, like, yes, he can have that and still completely shine, and it doesn't, it's beautiful.
Kind of like that we're getting his like such not raw,
Yeah.
but, I mean, so much vocal, it's
the message of this though, like how well he emoted it is
the way I can't get over the waver in his voice.
Yes, his voice did waver, like he
was gonna
about
cry.
to cry.
I was gonna say too, and he actually said it at the end as well, the way that you're just lying to yourself, like the lie that if I'm hating you, that means it doesn't hurt. And I'm like, like it's okay as long as I make you the villain in this story. It's the only way it's not gonna hurt, and that's not the truth. That's a lie. And then he said at the end, even if it's not true.
It's hard too, because when you are in that situation, it's very hard to like think rationally and if you're hurting really badly, and being able to face those feelings every day and come to terms with what's happening and trying to accept that is sometimes feels so impossible unless you have a reason, because people around you will ask like, why did this happen, or what's happening, why is this? And if you don't have an answer, there's a lot more questions. And so when you have an answer, like he talked about, like doing something unforgivable, if you have an answer like that, then people go, oh, okay, then yeah, it makes sense.
That too, but also to yourself. Because you're going around and around saying, why is this happening? Why did this happen? Why is it? It's almost easier to say, oh, well, they did this and I hate them for it.
Right, exactly, which is what like out externally other people too. And then of course, because then you close doors and you're like, right? Like they did something really bad, and that gives me a reason to hate them, and that's what I should be feeling right now. I shouldn't be stuck. And so like it transfers to yourself and to all of those feelings, and it just gives you a target, gives you a reason and an out, basically, so that you're not having to face everything that is a lot more difficult to face.
You're not ready to face it yet. It's not the healthy way.
It's really difficult.
But sometimes you just gotta take things and process, and process them. You know what I hate? The fact that this isn't even 3 minutes.
Agreed.
The fact that this song is not even a 3-minute song. I could go for one more round, and because as heartbreaking as this was, it was absolutely gorgeous.
This is a song that is going on my playlist of like the
Sad
times that you
playlist?
just need to cry
Your
because
sad list.
well, this is definitely. I mean, this is something that I know a lot of us have gone through before, and even if you haven't, like it is that he sang it to the point where you feel like you have, or you're doing it right
You
now.
are currently in it while he's singing it.
While
You are
he's
living it.
living it, or reliving it, which is really hard. But at the same time, it's really nice
Cathartic.
to have like a song, a cathartic song to turn to, and work through those emotions. So, oh, sorry, let me do that. Okay, now we're moving into
Anybody
somebody, but apparently I highlighted it and I don't know how to stop.
find
Okay.
me somebody
Jung Kook to
love.
I also wanted to mention really quick before we jump into this one, the low harmonies in "Hate You" I think were my favorite. Like all the harmonies were absolutely gorgeous, but when he like you could hear his lower harmony and the whole like mix of them all, I just absolutely loved that.
Why are all these songs so short?
Somebody, let's do it.
All right.
Same back roads,
I'm so sorry. What?
switching lanes.
Switched
My mind
lanes.
is racing, I can drive myself insane. Winter's cold, the summer's strange. Don't turn around and act like you don't feel the same. Oh,
Ooh.
oh, we both know. Say it again, like oh, oh, it's time to let go.
It's time to let go.
When you go out in the night, you're under the lights. Oh, I hope you find somebody. Hope you find somebody right. Somebody.
Like click that. Like I feel like we're galloping on a hollow that the
Coconut.
well, not Monty Python.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that's what it is, but that's what it sounded like.
Oh, that drop! I was not. Oh, I'm living for that drop. But yes, that the clacking noise.
Okay, again.
You're under the lights. Oh, I hope you find somebody. Hope you find somebody right. Somebody to die. Oh, I hope you find
Ride or die?
somebody. I hope you know that somebody ain't me.
Ooh,
Hope you know that somebody ain't me.
he said what he said.
Somebody ain't me. Hope you know that somebody ain't me. Hope you know that somebody ain't me. Came to terms, things have changed. My heart can sense it. I don't need you to explain. Pull the cord, split the chain. There's so much damage going through the motions makes. Oh, we both know. Say it again, like oh.
Ooh.
The strip back.
It's time to let go. When you go out in the night, you're under the lights. Oh, I hope you find somebody. Hope you find somebody right. Somebody to die. Oh, I hope you find somebody. I hope you know that somebody ain't me. 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 Hope you know that somebody ain't me.
Oh, the vocal samples.
That was a different sound. That was almost like
I felt attitude.
I did too.
Uh-huh. It's a
It's
very
felt-
different attitude.
It felt a little more like stylized with like
Yes.
the effects and the autotune and stuff than it did like from some of the previous songs. So I felt like we've kind of shifted again.
I loved the attitude of that. That just made me feel like, I don't know, sassy almost.
All right, let me run through these just in case.
I just loved the, like, when you go out, you're under the lights. I hope you'll find somebody. Like, hope you find your ride or die, basically. But I hope you know that that is not me. Sorry.
I
like,
feel, yeah. I feel like we've kind of like
things have changed. Yeah.
What did he say in the beginning? It's time to let go. I feel like this is kind of that, almost like it kind of seems like we're in the process
realizing whoever you were holding on to is not the person that you want to be with anymore, or like it's just not the situation you want anymore, and realizing, like, you know what, I hope that you find what you're looking for, but that person is just not me, and I'm gonna go live my life. I just felt like so much of this, like, it's not me, go find somebody else.
The laws, it also seemed very, like, I don't want to say completely mocking, but it kind of gave that, like, tone.
It gave sort of like this, like, what is the word that I'm looking for? Like, whatever. Like,
yeah.
Like almost frivolous, just like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, nonchalant maybe, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, it didn't feel like it was like completely mocking, but it was kind of like a carefree type.
Yes. Oh, okay. I loved the shift of that. That was very much like where we've gone through this entire.
But now it says too sad to dance, and I'm pretty sure the last one was like something about a shot glass full of tears.
Look,
it's a process.
Remembering we had to let them go, but it doesn't always happen overnight, you know?
Like a Band-Aid.
I'm scared.
All right, let's go.
I've already cried in this. Oh, I was not expecting that.
Guitar. Ooh.
Last week I found a message in a bottle. It said go home, ain't nobody love you no more. I can't disagree. So last night I went to the club, had a couple too many, threw up. Now everybody's laughing at me.
Oh, that's mean.
That's really rude.
Cause I'm way too sad to dance. I'm way too sad to dance.
Ooh, I love this.
Cause I got too caught up, my friends agree. A broken heart and nobody. And that's why I'm too sad to dance. And now I just wait by the telephone. You ain't coming back and I should've known. And that's why I'm too sad to dance. Oh, da-da-dum, 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 dum-da-da-da-da-da-dum. That's why I'm too sad to dance. This morning I knocked your door just to admit my flaws. But you said you've heard it all before. And this Christmas I got no gift. Do I really deserve all this?
Knocking.
So I head straight down to the liquor store.
Oh no.
Cause I'm way too sad to dance. I'm way too sad to dance. Cause I got too caught up, my friends agree. A broken heart and nobody. And that's why I'm too sad to dance. And now I just wait by the telephone. You ain't coming back and I should've known. And that's why I'm too sad to dance. Oh, da-da-dum, 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 dum-da-da-da-da-da-dum. That's why I'm too sad to dance. Oh, da-da-dum, 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 dum-da-da-da-da-da-dum. That's why I'm too sad to dance. So I called up my pops last night and said by the morning light, you won't need no romance. He told me, walk that walk alone and talk that talk, you know. Cause you don't need no
walk that walk and talk that talk.
I heard it, yeah.
No one to dance. We don't need permission to dance.
You can. No.
It's
fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine.
No.
We're almost through this song.
Okay.
Nice one, JK.
I mean,
I know he didn't even. I know, but still.
Walk that walk alone and talk that talk, you know. Cause you don't need no one to dance.
You don't need. Oh my god, I love that message so much. Like, the fact that it's he's going through the motions, and he may have like the process of letting go, and it's just like you're not quite there yet, and you're still trying to find ways to cope, and you're still trying to get back and be like, hey, but maybe, and they're like, that other person is like, no, we're not, it's not going there, you know. And that he sat down with his father, and his father was like, hey, you know, you don't need someone else to like love yourself. You can continue to live your life without that person. You don't need their permission. You don't need them.
And in fact, you need to learn how to do it yourself right now. You need to learn how to walk the walk and talk the talk on your own. You don't need so like for the first half of the song, I kept thinking, and I was almost going to say it, but I kept thinking like this song has no right to be such a bop for such a sad title, and like the lyrics being too sad to dance.
It was an uplifting.
But then we switch to the end when we have that shift of like, even if you, like you said, not fully there yet, hearing like, oh, you're right. I don't even need to dance right now if I'm not ready. I need to do what's best for me.
This gave me like Ed Sheeran vibes.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
It's the guitar and the vocals.
I think it was
like straight up on your
guitar. Yeah.
It's like it's what he does.
The same thing. But like, having been in that kind of situation before, like it takes time. Like it definitely takes time. And there's these moments where like you feel like you're at like rock bottom and all this stuff. But I really liked the shift here, like the way that it ended, which matched kind of the instrumentation and everything. Where I wasn't exactly sure how it was going to go, and I really liked where it went.
Oh, here's what I wanted to know. Oh, okay. I'll have to look it up later because I don't actually know who wrote like the music on this.
The lyrics and the music, yeah.
So I'll look that up afterwards. But
okay. All right. So we've got one more.
Well done.
Yes, very well done. I absolutely love that. So we've got one more. Yes. The last one?
Yeah, the Shot Glass of Tears.
The Shot Glass of Tears, which might be my favorite title.
I also agree. I thought that was fun.
So cool. Okay. All right.
Tell me, am I ever gonna feel again? Tell me, am I ever gonna heal again?
Yes.
Got a shot glass full of tears. Drink again. Got a shot glass full of tears. Drink.
Wait, one more time for the echo.
Got a shot glass full of tears.
The echo back.
Drink, say cheers.
Oh.
I got all these diamonds running down my face, and I ain't letting any of them go to waste. Got a shot glass full of tears. Treat a life for the party, for the tower in the body. She got some dangerous hobbies, like chasing after the sun and making me fall in love till I'm sick to my stomach. Until I throw back a dozen, until I'm driving 100. With my hands off the wheel just to see how I feel. Tell me, am I ever gonna feel again?
Like that you could hear him, the build up there.
My hands off the wheel just to see how I feel.
Mono.
Tell me, am I ever gonna feel again? Tell me, am I ever gonna heal again? Got a shot glass full of tears. Drink, say cheers. I got all these diamonds running down my face, and I ain't letting any of them go to waste. Got a shot glass full of tears. Drink, say cheers. Drink, say cheers. It's a hard pill to swallow. This emotion I bottle. There's something strong for the sorrow, something strong for the pain, so I can wash it away. I was cold, I'm freezing, stuck in a permanent season. We both know you're the reason. I'm not the same as before, I don't feel anymore. Tell me, am I ever gonna feel again? Tell me, am I ever gonna heal again? Got a shot glass full of tears. Drink, say cheers. I got all these diamonds running down my face, and I ain't letting any
All the oohs in the background.
Got a shot glass full of tears. chasing after the sun, making me fall in love.
I'm gonna need him to stop doing this to me on this album. I know it's the last song still, but okay.
I was really hoping. Like, I feel like it was beautiful. I really liked the song. I'm like a happy ending person. So like, I get that it's a hopeful outcome, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like we're at that melancholy stage where you're just like, kind of accepted that where you are, and you're just like, am I ever gonna be happy again like I used to be? This whole like album to me played out like an early 2000s, like 90s, like almost like a rom-com in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt that kind of that vibe where it's just like you're kind of like you fall for this person and you fall fast, and it's almost like it's a party and you're in the club and you're drinking and you're just doing all, and everything kind of just gets out of hand. You know what I'm talking about? With those kind of old movies where things would just kind of get out of hand.
And they turn out not to be the person that you thought they were.
Right. But my biggest thing is it almost kind of seems like you get caught up in this thing, and this other person was so large and they seem that large to you that you just almost lose control and you lose sight of things.
You lose yourself.
Yes. And it becomes like a haze, right? Mm-hmm. And then the inevitable crash comes and you're kind of left looking at yourself and looking around you being like, what just happened? Because how do I live my life now? Because I was so absorbed in this that now it's just like, I don't know how to move on or move forward from this point or be myself or be happy again. So that's why I feel like this almost seemed kind of resignation, kind of, that I feel like maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yes. This to me felt like that final farewell.
Right.
Like, there's nothing you can do about it, that resignation piece. But just wondering when the cycle is going to end, which you can get stuck in for a very long time. Some of us get out of it faster than others. And it's just like, I really appreciate how he sang this, mm-hmm. because we started with like the way he sang Tears and Tears in the beginning was like the falsetto, the breathy. And then we moved to the chorus where he brings it back in its full voice. And then by the end, he like almost brought back that wavering again where he sounded like he was running out of breath by the end of like, I don't know where to go from here. And while yes, it's not the ending to the album of like everything we would maybe think we would want for a story, but like it's this, realistic. It's very real. Yes. Yeah, that's the thing. See, I'm just like a happy ending. I don't care if it's a real person, but I get it because this is it's very realistic. Like, we are not upset at the album.
No.
It was just like we were kind of hoping for that,
heart, my heart,
like overcome the, but this is the very real side of it. It's very much an up and down sort of process, and I feel like who all worked on this album, like everybody.
Exactly. I was going to say the reason why I'm saying anything like having to like comparing it to a movie is because however the production, the writing, everything on this album, how they put it together was so like visceral in a sense that it played out like a movie in my head. Like it gave me that feeling I could see it. But yeah.
I could see that as well. There were definitely parts where I was like picturing this whole movie scene in my head. But I just want to say like to everyone who worked on this album, everyone who worked on the lyrics, the production, choosing the songs that got, put in, the concept, everything. Like, it was so beautiful. It was so cohesive. Yeah. It was really, like, it was just a beautiful, heartbreaking, but very realistic story at times with, like, hope and sadness and intimacy and just, like, all of the pieces. And Jung Kook sang it so beautifully and powerfully and with attitude and sass and heartbreak and pain and everything that you need to emote this album. It was just stunning. Absolutely stunning.
One last note on the last song I want to say this might have been, was this the only song where I felt like the track itself was really large and like just as present in your ear as his voice?
Yes, in terms of like a melodic one, I would say like
right.
But it was
almost encompassing. Like you felt like you were in a fog.
It was very atmospheric.
Yeah,
it was very all around your head. It was just constantly going like this around, like in the headphones. So
or in your head.
Let us know how you guys feel about the album. Like what songs you feel like you are resonating with, or like I know some of us end up with favorite songs. I know some of us go through a cycle.
Depends on your feeling for that day sometimes.
So I'm
That
just kind of
month.
curious how you guys are feeling about it. And I did just feel like I need to say this with like how some of these songs went and some of the story that was going on here, as if you have ever been or currently in a situation where you feel like this and you feel stuck, just know that yes, you will feel happiness again and you will feel your feelings again. Take time, ask for help from people around you, and just know that you are loved and absolutely wonderful. So
you're not alone.
not alone at all. So this was just a fantastic album. I feel like we could say all day about how proud of him we are.
We could just repeat it. We probably already have repeated ourselves several
just
times.
how proud of him we are, because this
Yeah.
I hope he feels as proud of himself as I'm sure Army does. So thank you guys so much for watching this with us. And if you watched part 1, thank you for watching that with us too. We love you so much, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.